Hi love bugs, welcome back to my channel. It's PZ Lou with Love Bug Light, and if you're new, welcome to the family. So today we are doing the reading for all of our lovely Libras, our lucky Libras, Libra gang gang gang. As a lot of you know, I'm a Libra as well, so this reading might help me out just as much as it helps you out. So we're going to start out with some oracle cards to figure out the overall energy, and then we'll jump into tarot. So what's the overall energy for Libra and their person right now? That card has never, ever came out. I didn't even know this card was in the deck. Owl Magic. I've never seen it. I swear. I swear. Also, this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, a timeless tarot reading as well as a timeless oracle reading. So whenever you come across this reading, it will apply to you. Just keep in mind that it's general. It's a general free reading, not a personal reading. So if it's not happening for you or resonating in the first couple of minutes, you can check out another video either here or on my other channel, PZ Lou. But for the overall energy of your relationship, we have Owl Magic and we have Elk Nobility. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. And then the elk says, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limited. So when I read these naturally, I'm feeling like something is going on in general. And like how it says, you can see through deception and powerful forces guide you. So whatever you're going through right now, Libra, magic and wisdom are your birthright is what it says. So go ahead and rise up. So sometimes we make decisions in our lives because we want to be happy, or we feel like they're the better decisions for us, or we really want it to work out. But ultimately, sometimes you just have to rise up because magic and wisdom is our birthright and we're stronger. And I'm saying we're because I am a Libra. We're stronger than what we think we are. And it's all about balance. But just focus on what you truly want and focus on if the situation that you're in right now, because you know most of my readings are love readings, but if this could apply in any way. But focus on the situation that you're in right now. If you feel like you kind of lost yourself in it, or if you feel like maybe you're going in a direction where you didn't want to go, you feel like you can be happier in general, then it might be time to move on, or not necessarily move on. Maybe move on for some of you, but it might be time to switch some things up, right? So let's get some overall energy with this Sun and Moon Tarot deck. I haven't used it in like Lord knows how long, and I didn't even mean to pick it up, but my hand went to it first. So that's what we're gonna use. Nope. Okay, these cards just want to fly out one more. Eight of Wands, the Devil, Capricorn energy. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Or your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus might be a Capricorn as well. Or if you might be a cross watcher. Three of Swords, High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. Okay, this is the overall energy in your connection. So the fact that the Three of Swords is right smack dab in the middle means that there has been some type of heartbreak, some type of rejection, some type of betrayal that's causing you to feel some type of way in your connection, or maybe both of you guys feeling some type of way in your connection. The Eight of Wands coming up first, though, is about movement, fast-paced action. So your oracle cards were talking about like how powerful you are to move and change things in your life and celebrate your accomplishments. So I feel like maybe in your connection you were trying to move fast and make something work fast, but then the Devil card came up after that, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. And like I said, that's Capricorn energy. But the Devil card came up after the Eight of Wands, where it's like, hey, you're on a full-on sprint to figure something out, but then you're on a full-on sprint to the devil, which doesn't mean literally the devil, but just means like you're moving really fastly and really very swiftly towards things that are manipulative, bad habits. Even when you look at this card again, you see these people like bounded to each other, and the devil's on top and you're kind of like underneath. So basically the things that you've been doing are beneath you. And like your oracle card said, like you have all the magic in the world. Like you can rise up and go past and make room for a better life. So everything that you want to happen in this connection, it's looking like it's not going to be long term. And you guys could be soulmates. You guys could be twin flame energy, really good friends initially, but it's just a very, I'm getting a very lustful, very temptatious, is that a word? If it's not, I just made it up. A lustful, temptatious relationship, and I feel like it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out. That's why the Three of Swords is in the middle with some type of sorrow. But then after that we have the High Priestess and then the Five of Swords. So the High Priestess is a very intuitive card, and I think that's basically saying that you know the decisions that you need to make. The High Priestess is intuitive, she's smart, she's on top of her game, she knows a lot of things that she might not always put on the table, but the High Priestess is just great. I mean, look at her. She looks like she's ready to walk the red carpet, like she is so important, right? But then that's followed by the Five of Swords, which is about winning at all cost. So I'm feeling like, even though you might feel like, and just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, this might be going for some of you. If it's not seeming to resonate right now, you can listen for a few more minutes and see if this is your story. But with the Five of Swords, winning at all costs, it's looking like there is some love in this situation, definitely, but I don't see a connection yet. We're just going to keep throwing out cards to see what happens. We're going to clarify these, but from just these first 5 cards, it's looking like you're kind of moving really fast into this life that you really like with your person, and it's really fun and it's really like spontaneous, but it causes a lot of heartbreak, and you know that you're like this really great, amazing, intuitive person, and something is telling you that you need to move on, or something is telling you that, or something is going on that you know about and your person doesn't know about. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But regardless of it all, I feel like you really enjoy being in this connection. I feel like you love the thrill of it, because it's followed by the Five of Swords, and that's the last card here, and that's about winning at all costs. But there might be some, I'm getting a third party situation, especially with the Three of Swords. There might be another person involved in this connection, conflict, disagreements, competition, but no matter what, Libra, you're like, I'm gonna win regardless. That's how we be. I'm gonna win regardless, whether I get you, get somebody else, whether, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make sure you see that I'm that one, because I am the owl. And I know people be afraid of owls, boy. What would you do if you saw an owl just sitting on your porch when you walked out? I am the owl. I am magical, right? So let's clarify these with some oracle cards to see what's happening, okay? Oh, all right. Things are just falling down. Ooh. Complacency is dead in the middle under the Three of Swords, where we're talking about heartbreak and something happened. And our original oracle cards, we're talking about how we can get through certain situations, and we can see through deception because we're magical and we're strong and we can celebrate our accomplishments. Well, guess what? What's happening in this connection that's breaking your heart is all on you, Libra. This is a complacency card right underneath it. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And listen, I'm listening too, because I'm a Libra, so shit, I need this advice as well. But I was watching this show that I'm obsessed with right now, called Cruel Summer on Hulu. And yesterday on the episode that I was on, the mom said that complacency is a disease. And that really resonated with me. It might resonate with you, but it's funny that right underneath this heartbreak is complacency. So you're literally putting yourself in a situation that you can get out of. And it's not that you're not having fun and not really enjoying yourself and stuff, but you're putting yourself in a situation where you can do better. Your only things that are allowed in your life is only things that's allowed in your life. Only thing that you will allow is what you allow. I don't know what the hell. But anyway, you see this balance card? That's so Libra, right? But this card is also about basically having a good relationship with people, having a good relationship with friends and stuff, and you kind of like, I wouldn't say betray, but you go off on the deep end and kind of go do things that make you feel like I don't want to say you're better. Help me, Spirit. Make you feel like more accomplished and not live the life that you used to live. But I think whatever was happening with that is underneath the devil. Whatever was happening with that is not good for you or the people around you. So if you're being manipulated, not manipulated, if you're doing manipulating things and being temptatious, is this a word for real? I need to look it up. This temptatious energy, I don't really know, guys, just follow me. When you go off and do things that you think will make yourself better and you kind of leave people behind, or you're not thinking about other people's feelings, karma is a biatch. And whether you're trying to be malicious or not, just karma is a bitch, and everything just comes back full circle, right? Underneath the 8 of Wands, where I was saying that you guys are just trying to move fast and trying to make things happen, we have release. So instead of moving fast and trying to make things happen and proving that you can be the one and that you're always going to win, instead take some time to reflect within yourself and release all of the demons that you have or any past experiences that are holding you back. And you can see in this card clearly that that's what this person is trying to do. So it's so funny when I do Libra readings. Look, and then the impartial card came out as well. This came out, oops, I didn't mean to pick up that one. The impartial card came out as well, and this came out in the, both of these cards came out in the last Libra reading I remember. So it's really just about being balanced, but I feel like you're just impartial about the situation because you feel like you're just such the queen, such the high priestess, like you can do anything and everything that you want, which is great. But with that 3 of Swords in the middle, it's like, even though you're just such this great person and this connection is whatever and you're having fun with it, ultimately I feel like you might want something more. Or else the 3 of Swords wouldn't be in the middle, or something happened recently that caused some sorrow, but you're still like, whatever, I'm not going to show anything that I'm upset because that's just going to stick on me. And so I'm just going to, you know, win. I'm just going to be a winner, which makes sense. Last card to clarify that 5 of Swords is the prayer card. This is the solar plexus chakra, which is about making like intelligent decisions and stuff. And so with that 5 of Swords and winning with winning at no cost, like no matter what, I'm gonna win. I don't care about what's going on. I feel like maybe you need to take some time to reflect, to meditate, to pray, and think about the decisions that you're making, because sometimes when we meditate, we silence our mind, we can make better decisions and we understand everything else that's going on in our lives. So you might not even need to fight anymore. Just pray. You might not even have to have all this competition or conflict anymore. Just pray on it, meditate on it, and I feel like things will start to come together for you, Libra. So let's find out how your person is feeling for you right now. I'm going to use the Happy Tarot, and I'll link the decks below as well. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what it is about your person, but all the cards keep flying around, so I feel like this might be a little bit of a situation that's just like kind of all over the place. But let's look at them, how they feel about you. It's the Star, Aquarius energy. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius. It might be one of your other signs in your chart. Interesting, because I have an Aquarius moon. So yeah, let's see what else came out. The Star, Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords. Can y'all see this? I'm gonna move it down a little bit. This deck is so colorful. It's almost like, what? This looks like it wanted to be the King of Cups. That looked like it came sideways, so I don't know if we'll read it upright or in the reverse. We'll see. And then last but not least, the 8 of Pentacles. So the Star coming out first, that's pretty major, right? They feel about you, you're the Star. I mean, obviously if somebody looks at you like you're the star, you're like shining, you're bright, you bring love into your life, into their light, into their life, you're very, very unique. It's also about manifesting, being able to do anything. If you notice on this card, one foot is in the water and one foot is on land. Basically, like, I can do anything. I can live in water, I can live in land, I am the star, I can be next to the sun. You see the sun shining brightly there. So they do feel like you're a really amazing person, and they really felt like there were some breakthroughs going on in your connection where you guys were able to communicate better, have some mental clarity, and have new ideas. But then with this Seven of Swords following it, something came to mess this up, and this is right in the middle. Somebody was being discreet, somebody is keeping something away from you, secrets. Something happened. Even though they feel this great about you, it doesn't stop negative things from happening. So they might be keeping something away from you, might not be telling you the whole truth about something, is what I'm getting from that Seven of Swords. Sneaky, sneaky, right? Followed by the King of Cups. So this is all about love, all about emotions, all about communicating your emotions and love and stuff. And so I feel like no matter what, they love you, and I feel that. They love you, or they're infatuated with you, or there's something about you that is very, very attractive. But with this King of Cups, I feel like they really just want to be the one for you, but I feel like they can't with that Seven of Swords card as well as the Three of Swords. I get a feeling that they want to be like fatherly and maternal and give everything that they want to for you, but all this, there's just these distractions that's causing you guys to not be able to do that. And I feel like your person understands that. They want to be compassionate towards you, but I feel like their throat chakra is blocked and they don't really know how to communicate that to you. And then it's followed by the Eight of Pentacles, which is a working card. So your person probably works a lot. They probably have a lot of things that they need to balance. And it's a good thing because you see that the person is smiling. Even though they work a lot, they're smiling. Your person might be providing for a lot of people, or they might have just learned a new skill. But whatever it is, that work, I feel like, is kind of making it so that you guys don't have as much time as you like with each other. All right, let's grab another deck and figure out what their intentions are towards you, Libra. Oh man, it's kind of sad, but let's keep going. Five of Pentacles. Actually, it's not sad. Forget that I said that, because the whole energy of this reading was talking about how you can like leave shit behind, right? And I usually don't talk about cards right when I drop them. I wait till they all fall down. But this is the Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned, getting your bags and leaving. So it might be time for you to look for another connection or focus on yourself more. But let's see what the rest of the cards say first before we jump to conclusions. Libra is in here with that King of Swords. Ah! Libra is in here. Justice card. The main Libra card in the deck, right? Wanting justice and balance. Ooh, Four of Cups is on the bottom. I wasn't even going to look at the bottom of the deck. So your person is distracted. And as much as they love you and as much as they want to spend all this time with you and they see these great qualities in you, they were distracted with something else and they just wish things could be different. Ah! Wow. I'd have bent up this cup. This cup. Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups card just wanted to come out. Does this look like your person? I'm not even going to say anything. We'll talk about that card in a second. I didn't bent it all up. It's all bent out of shape. We'll put that up there. One more. Last but certainly not least, Page of Wands. So their intention towards you, Libra gang, gang, gang. So your person is just not there yet. Because the King of Cups, which already came out, is about, I want, okay, I get it. The King of Cups came out in that other deck, and it's like, I want to be this for you. I want to be the king. I don't want you to be with anybody else. You see that little Cupid? I'm madly in love with you, but I work a lot. I got all this other stuff going on, all this heartbreak, and there's a third party situation. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, where I can't give you all my time, I'm feeling. But with that Knight of Cups, yeah, it's just like, I'm not there yet. I'm not the King of Cups. So I want to be the King of Cups, but right now I'm the Knight of Cups, right? When your person is, I'm getting a sense romantic, very romantic, intimate person, because of that Cups. He's really into his emotions. And why I'm saying him is because of the Knight of Cups. My readings aren't gender specific, but really in tune with their emotions, really wanting to communicate more. Ooh, because I was talking about the King of Swords, Nine of Cups. Wait, oh yeah, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups came up. So yeah, there's love here, but your person is wanting to be able to communicate better. I don't even need that, but your person's wanting to be able to communicate better, wanting to be able to work with you more. This is the Three of Pentacles, about working together. Your person might be really good at one thing, and you might be really good at one thing, and if you guys work together, then things can work out. Or your person might be good about this in the relationship and need to figure that out, and you could figure something else out in the relationship, and if you guys work together, then maybe your connection could be successful. But ultimately, the Five of Pentacles, this is their intentions towards you. Feels like they are feeling abandoned, feeling like you guys aren't communicating, and wanting to walk away. And it seems like with the King of Swords, it's like, hey, but I want to communicate, and eventually I will, because I'm a natural born leader, you know, and I want to communicate. I'm very, very clear. I've just been thinking about it a little bit, about the way that I'm going to communicate, about how I want to work with you and get this justice and balance things out and weigh out all the options, right? Because ultimately I do know that we could be a really good couple, and we could go places and do things because we think a lot, and we think a lot. Well, you do think a lot, maybe. I mean, if you're a Libra, you probably overthink way too much. But yeah, your person wants to go on this journey with you, but I just don't, for some reason, I wish more cups would come out. I'm just not seeing anything definite. It's just looking like they just wish it could be different because they love you so much. Should we clarify that? Or should we figure out the blocks? Let's just figure out what the blocks are in this connection before we get into more oracle and messages. There they go. Six of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands came out sideways. We'll take it upright. I feel like there were more. They were right here. Here comes the damn cat. I'm trying to mess up the video. Ace of Swords. And Justice for the second time, you freaking Libras. Okay. So the blocks in this relationship, Six of Swords, we're not able to weather the waters. This journey that we need to go to get to something better is seeming like the communication is blocked and you're not actually doing it, right? I feel like the feminine energy in this connection, and like I said, my readings aren't gender specific. I mean, the feminine energy on both of you guys, I feel like you guys feel stripped, almost naked, to the point where if you communicate how you feel, you're just nervous about it. And then it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there's this ongoing cycle over and over and over again that you guys keep going through. And sometimes you're on top and sometimes you're on the bottom, but you have to realize that at some point in time, like the first oracle card said, you gotta like really, you're crowned with success. You really gotta go and move on. If you can, you deserve a better life. Let go of the past and make room for a better life is what that card said. So with this Wheel of Fortune, it might be time for those cycles to stop ending. It might be time for you to just always be on top and focus on yourself, because when you focus on yourself, and I don't mean selfishness, I mean really self-care and feeding your body what it needs mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, then you're really on top. The middle of this energy about the blocks is the Queen of Wands. Somebody's feeling like they're not shown off enough. Somebody feels like, I don't know. I feel like the blocks is that somebody, yeah, you're just not feeling that the love is equal. Your person wants to feel, or you want to feel, whatever it is a block in the connection, wants to feel like the queen, wants to feel like the Queen of Wands, wants to be courageous and a social butterfly and determined and not afraid to speak her mind. But I feel like I've been saying the communication is blocked, and I feel like neither one of you guys are speaking about what you truly feel in this connection. Followed by the Ace of Swords, which is the second time that's come up today. And so claiming your personal power and noticing that your potential is at an all-time high. We're not really seeing that. And we're not really seeing the person that we really are, which is really Libra, the person that wants to be balanced, the person that is fair and weighs out their options and thinks hard before they make any decisions, right? But do you see this Justice card? Because this is a block, you're not being yourself anymore, and you need to work on that. You see, there's a major difference between this Justice card and this Justice card. Like, this Justice card was like, I am balanced and I'll make sure that everything's fair. And this one is like, yeah, I'm not really getting that, and it's making me sad. So I feel like that's the blocks in this connection, Libra. We're gonna go ahead and hop into messages. So before I get what your person would say to you from these cards, I'm gonna grab a couple right here without looking and see what comes out. Living your best life, security and success. Yes, Libra, I feel like it is time for you to go ahead and start living your best life. Like I said, those first cards were talking about how magical you are and about letting the past go and really be open to a newer life because you deserve it, right? Pay attention to the signs. So if you're asking for signs and not paying attention to them, or if you're asking for signs and not following what the message is sending, then you're just going to keep going in those cycles like that Wheel of Fortune said. So let's go ahead and end this reading. Let's get some message cards about what they would say to you right now if all blocks were removed. Ooh, there they go. And I'll take one more. Funny that it feels like a competition. Well, on that 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, absolutely it feels like a competition. I feel like because you guys, I'm getting the sense that you might be like really attractive people, very intellectual, very intelligent people. And so, dang, why did I not put it up? Where did it go? It'll come back out. I don't know where, I don't know where it went. But anyway, what else would they say? You are unfair. Funny because justice came up as a block, but I don't really know if you're unfair. They just might want things to go their way, and because you're so balanced and because you think logically, they feel like maybe you might be unfair in the decisions that you make when ultimately you're probably not, but who knows. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You might be unfair. If you are unfair, then try to work on that and take it from a more balanced approach like the Libra you are. We don't understand each other. That actually flew out first. And that makes sense with the 3 of Swords in the middle, complacency in the middle, 3 of Pentacles in the middle, like let's learn how to work together. But yeah, if you don't communicate, how are you going to understand each other? Hello. Let's try a double date. So maybe you guys might need to revive your relationship, hang out with some friends so it doesn't seem so like weird and awkward or whatever, and just have some fun with each other. You balance me out. Not surprised this came out because you're a Libra and we got justice coming out twice. I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. That's just about saying like, hey, I got this spot for you. Like, I really want to be in a connection. Hello, I'll write your name. But I feel like they would if they could, just for some of you. For some of you, they're like, yes, let's do it. But some of them, I feel like they would if they could, but they can't. It says, let's play for keeps. So yeah, like I said, the ones that really want this relationship with you, they're like, let's do it. It says things changed in an instant. Yeah, I'm getting like 2 different energies here. I'm getting energy where there's somebody that really, really is into you and can't make it happen. And then I'm getting the energy where there's somebody that really, really wants a future with you or wants to take the relationship further. So it could be group A or group B. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I need some space. This is the end. Now listen, like I said, there's 2 energies coming in that I'm getting. And with this is the end. For some of you, this is the end of it. Move on. Let go of the past, like that card said, and give yourself a better life because you're crowned with success. It's the end. But then this could also mean for the ones of you that your person wants a relationship with you, it's like this is the end of you being single. This is the end of us in this relationship as it is right now. We're going to get deeper, right? Then we got, I love looking into your eyes. Oh, that's where it was. I was like, where did it feels like a competition go? Right there. You're wrong, trust. So again, you might be in your head a lot about things, and you might think a certain way because you're just in your heads and don't have any facts, and you just might be wrong about it. Maybe not. Who knows? I know you are right for me. Yeah, sometimes like we meet several soulmates in our life and it's like, hey, I know that this relationship will work out better. I know I'll be happier with this person, but I'm tied up in a different place. And so we might not ever be able to see. Or it's like, yeah, I know you're right for me. Let's do it. I don't want to play games. Nice. You are so special to me. You hurt my feelings. You know what's up with that. You already know. You understand me. I love you. Interesting. We don't understand each other. Then we got you understand me. I love you. I told you there's 2 different energies coming up in this. 3 more cards to read. I want to see your face in person. Yeah, if you guys have been going through something, and you haven't been communicating, you guys need to talk face to face. And then if it's the other situation where this person really, really loves you and wants a future with you, they're like, I need to see you. It says, I don't want any bad blood. And sorry, I was so selfish. So take what resonates in your situation the way that it resonates, Libra. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If it did, or if it was, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and like this video. Please hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. If it didn't resonate with you, check out another video either here on this channel or my other channel, PZLou. And until the next time, for the next timeless reading, next timeless oracle reading, next timeless tarot reading, I will see you then. Bye.